So I just got a response from my video earlier today about how far I've come with intermittent fasting. And he basically wants to argue with me, why can't you eat normally? Normal being eating 3-4 times a day, having some sugar and trans fat from time to time, sometimes binge watching the TV for several hours in a row, and your typical American lifestyle. I gotta point out, the typical American who does that as a whole isn't doing very well, right? That's why we have another pandemic that is rivaling the one pandemic we're talking about in terms of deaths every year, right? Anyway, I thought I would, first of all, let's get that out of the way. The average American is not doing very well. Okay, now the problem with that is I did try to do that at one point, and the outcome was not good, right? Back in 2019, I did eat 3 meals a day. The outcome was that I often had food cravings at the wrong time. I was causing social strife, and that's not a lifestyle that I'm proud to return to. Are there people who can eat 3 times a day and not have those problems? Sure there are. Are there social drinkers? Are there social smokers? Are there people who use cocaine from time to time and not have a problem? Sure, right? But if you're an addict recovering from that, you got to recognize that and make a choice for yourself, right? If you're a former smoker, you can watch all the social smokers all you want. That's not an option for you, right? That's the point I wanted to make. That's kind of like wishing you could control your partner in a relationship to be whatever you want, right? You can either stay with them or you can leave them, right? That's an option that you have to make, right? I had a problem just like that, actually. 2 years ago, I was dating a girl who wanted to marry me. Her mom wanted her to marry me as well. I wasn't ready to give up my single life, right? I'm not very intimate with other people. I am solo sexual, and so I wasn't ready to do that. And so we parted ways, right? And it turns out, I think she has some other goals in her life. I don't think she's solo sexual, but she has some other goals in her life. Now, in the future, I may consider a partnership with somebody else who is also solo sexual, as long as we can be solo sexual together. There's nothing wrong with having a companion, right? I wouldn't mind marrying somebody like that, right? Of either gender, by the way, right? But that's a distinct option from trying to change somebody to be that way. Staying with somebody who's heterosexual or homosexual, and then trying to force them to be solo sexual would definitely not be the right choice to make, right? Similarly, if your body is in tune to eating in a certain way, that's what it is, right? And we should, my last video was on, everybody has a different, let's call it a dietary orientation, right? And we should respect that. Just like I respect whoever's watching this. If you have to eat if you want to eat 3 or 4 times a day and it's very optimal for you, that's very good. If you're happy about it, that's good. Thanks for watching.